beautiful. Brother brought it out mightily, as always, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, hopefully the brothers and sisters were edified, you know. And yeah, just gonna bring out a bit of news quickly, man, on that. So yeah, what's it? The US, yeah, Food and Drug Administration, which is the FDA, for the first time cleared a meat product grown from animal cells for human consumption. The agency announced Upside Foods, a company that makes cell-cultured chicken by harvesting cells from live animals and using the cells to grow meat in stainless steel tanks, will be able to bring its products to the markets once it's been inspected and approved. And this, when I saw this, I had to bring it out because this ain't new. They've been doing this. They're only just letting you know now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, go on.
No, I just wanted to show them, innit?
Yeah.
So, you like we do, we show and prove, innit?
Yeah, man, it's madness still.
When you get a diced chicken,
Okay.
diced from the bottom.
Yeah,
GMO,
like,
everything.
it's madness. Like the brother brought out earlier as well, as the McDonald's and that, and the human meat.
Yeah.
There's you know what I'm saying?
They tell you.
Yeah, they tell you, man. So like, if you are still chomping on double cheeseburgers and Big Macs and that, just know you're probably eating humans, and that's just real. That's real talk, depending on what McDonald's you get it from. I heard Hampstead, yeah, all of them really, but you know there's certain ones that are pushing it, you know what I mean, really. So yeah, what's it, can you get me the one about the, let me get it.
Get the one where it says in Deuteronomy 22 and is it 10? It says that you can't mix them together.
Yeah, and Yaakov, if you can get me Genesis 1:29.
Deuteronomy 22 and 10.
Genesis 1:29, yeah? Yeah, Deuteronomy
1:29.
I'll get it. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verses 10. Thou shalt not plow with an ass and an ox together.
Straight up, man. So there's separation. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's like they're creating it from stem cells from animals. You know what I'm saying? And putting it in some mad pot, then calling it meat. That's the deepest thing about it. You know, they're not even trying to do that plant-based thing and say it's like plant-based. They're actually gonna call it meat.
They're telling you,
You get it? You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 29. And power said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seeds, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of the tree of yielding seeds. For unto you it shall be for meat.
What? Say that again?
To you it shall be for meat.
That's right, man. So the herbs, the plants, do you know what I mean? That's for our meat. And obviously when we go into the law of the dietary law, exactly.
This is Leviticus chapter 11. And Yahweh spoke unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
That's playing upon tables, man. Clean animals is what we can eat. Do you know what I mean? Not no lab tested. Do you know what I'm saying? Some madness, still madness out here. Yeah, I don't know if brothers saw it, but they're in China. There's like
Wait,
you
there's
got
another
more.
one.
Yeah, go on.
Because remember, we're accursed, isn't it? I'll show you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Thou shalt serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger, in hunger, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
That's beautiful. There's another one as well in Deuteronomy where it says you eat your sons and daughters. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's a curse being played out, literally. Isn't it? You got it?
Yeah. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat.
Who what?
Whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left in the siege, and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates.
Right, man. So it's actually even a curse in Deuteronomy for the Israelites that they would eat their own children, their sons and daughters. But I mean, yeah, and women, yeah, exactly. And then obviously, if you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you're going to look well into what you're doing, innit? You're not going to be going to these places that sell these things, innit? You know, that you could get bugged out by, you know what I'm saying, on some fake human meat or fake meat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, in China, there was some guy's farm, yeah? His flock of sheep were going round in circles for 12 days straight. Literally, like they were literally walking around in a circle like for 12 days straight, like crazy still. And they were even joining and some breaking off like for 12 days straight in China. So that's a sign. No, not like, you know, like how the Ishmaelites go around the Kaaba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Literally walking around in a circle. Like, and then when they get tired, some of them will branch off, some will join. Madness, still madness. You got something for that? Yeah, can't.
Sorry, bro.
Serious, I couldn't get that still, but I just had to bring it up.
This is I want the one that says.
But like it says as well, like the sheep, they're a flock, innit? They follow the rest. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like, you know, we put out earlier as well. My sheep hear my voice. You know what I mean? So we're only gonna flock with the sheep, innit? Really, and that's, you know, I don't know what's going on, but you know, it was significant still.
This is Joshua chapter 6 and verse 12. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of Yahweh, and the 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets and ram's horns before the ark of Yahweh went on continually and blew with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them, and they the reward came that after the ark of Yahweh, and the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the second day they compassed the city once and returned into the camp, and they did 6 days. And they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about with the dawn of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass on the 7th time the priests blew with the trumpets. Joshua said unto the people, shout, for Yahweh hath given you the city.
That's right, man. And 7 times, you was bringing that earlier, it would come out a few times, about 12 being significant. So yeah, 12 days these have been walking around in circles, man. It's mad. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And they do that as well, innit? The Ishmaelites. They go around 7 times, innit? Madness still. Yeah, that's nothing to do with it, but they're copying, innit? No, I know. But, yeah, I know. But you get me. I got you know, they copied, innit? Obviously. What's it? Yeah, religious leaders are gathering together to revise the 10 Commandments. I don't know if you've seen that as well, but yeah, so basically the religious leaders of the world are coming together to basically, you know, do like another Georgia Guidestones, but to actually alter the real, you know, the Bible. They're trying to alter the Bible. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, they start taking Bibles and that off the shelf and putting new ones in, like new translations, you get me? So someone get me Daniel 7:25. Baba Kashar.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And it reads, and it reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints, and the Most High, of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time.
And that's what Esau does, like the brother brought out. They just they go into lands, take. Once they've got it all, yeah, it's still never enough. They want to start changing laws and times, and you know what I mean? It's not just taking, they want to change everything. They want to make it legal, like, well, not legal, but yeah, they do. They want to make it legal for a man and man to get married, and a woman to lay down together. Do you know what I mean? They want to change times and laws, which is exactly what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Go on.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13. Or even read this. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down from the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of power, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's it, simple. And that's like, you know, that prime example with that Edomite come up. He was like, yeah, like, I don't need to be saved. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is their kingdom. So we understand that. That's why, you know, our brothers and sisters, like the blacks and so-called blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Hispanics, Latinos, the ones that have been going through the curses, man, their families that have been going through the curses, specifically on their father's side. That's why we have to try the spirit. And it's not us trying the spirit, it's the spirit trying the spirit. Do you know what I mean? It's the word that's actually trying them, not us. We're just bringing it out. Do you know what I'm saying? We're like you saying, vessels. We're just vessels, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why that guy, remember when we was crying aloud, he was coming on that effeminate spirit. Like, oh, this is too calm. And then the spirit itself manifested, bearing witness that. You remember that, was it Hebrews 4 and 12? It expresses the joints and marrow, and it discerns of the spirit. It showed that he's got a heathen somewhere. Man. Has to, man. Wants to save the heathens, man.
Save the heathens.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Oh, that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth.
That's right, man. And that's, do you know what? Psalms 147 and 19. That was meant to come out earlier. You get me?
Seeing thou hatest instruction and and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou considerest him, consentest with him, and has been a partaker with idolaters.
That's what I mean, man. It's just wicked from the get-go, isn't it? Psalms 58 and 3, innit? Straight up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments. Shalom, King. His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation. And as for their judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
That's right, man. They have not known his judgments, man. His judgments are what we go through as a people. Do you know what I mean? Them judgments are not on these other nations. That's why, you know, no matter how much you want to try and think about the other nations and how everyone could be saying whosoever and the world, like, this is all going over your head, man. Literally.
It says, they died for the men. Remember you said that? The men of the...
men, world, whosoever. These words, this is why we have to go through the precepts. because, you know what I mean, it was meant to be a stumbling block. These words are meant to be a stumbling block unto the wicked. So it's like, you know, it's a battle, man. Like, the brother's doing a really good job as well. Like, he's actually battling all sorts of spirits on people. Do you know what I'm saying? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to break down these strongholds, man. All of us. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Of course, man. And that's why we stand 10 toes, man. And we're not like the Edomites saying, oh, you're shaking, you're shaking. No one was shaking, man. If anything, he was shaking.
Hey, what you mean, man? Worshiping.
We're not worshipping nothing, man. We worship the Heavenly Father, the God of our. What's your nationality?
Romanian.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we just read that in Psalms 147. Yeah, no. Yeah, the Most High, He doesn't deal with any other nations other than Israel. So whoever you're worshipping is probably this guy right here. You know, this homosexual faggot. So you can worship him as much as you want still.
That's right.
He's got a place for you.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. All kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, man. The Romans pierced
the Messiah.
him. So yeah. So when the Messiah comes back, everyone's gonna see him.
They are.
They have some root there, man. Trust me. You're all one anyway.
Wait. Why would their name be Romania if they're not Romans?
Why? No, it's a question where you can answer yourself. What? There's a Roman in it.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. Roman.
First who?
Proves the word itself.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
right, man.
It doesn't prove the word itself, but
Yeah, we're not your brother, man. That's the thing.
all right, cool,
Yeah, we're not brother.
I understand
Everyone's
I
different.
understand that. I
Everyone's different,
I
you know.
understand.
You understand? Your
understand.
Romanian brothers are your
You
brothers.
believe in your religion.
It's
I
not a
believe in
religion.
mine.
We're not religious. We're not
Culture.
religious. Yeah, culture.
Faith.
Ask him again. Is that your religion? Is that
Who's that? Who's
that?
this guy here? Is
That
that
is-
your religion?
this guy?
Mate,
Who's this guy here?
Look, that picture there
Who's this?
and that picture there
Yeah, who's that?
is not the right picture.
What does he look?
So,
What does he look like? It's not the right picture.
What does he look like?
yeah, what does he look like? Do you even read the Bible?
Yeah, I do.
So, what does he look like then?
What does he look like?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he doesn't look like that, mate.
Yeah, well,
What
that's
does he
it.
look like?
That's alright. That's
That
alright.
is-
We don't even need to go into it, man. Still, you know what I mean?
I'll let you man do it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
There's something on the
Still,
camera or
still.
whatever.
What's your name?
Gabriel.
No, seriously. When's coming now? When's coming now? When's coming now? Where you coming?
Where you coming from?
Yeah, go on. Alright, jog on, yeah. Jog on.
Yeah, you can't make this up, man. Still, you can't make this up.
Where you going from? Let's go.
Yeah, he don't know where he's going, man. He's trying to cling. He's trying to cling already.
We don't want the confused ones. We want the austere ones, man. The ones that have sanity, man.
Yeah, that's right. My man's bugged out, drinking. So I talk not much with a fool. You know what I'm saying?
That's what that post is like.
Exactly, man. So yeah, what's it? There's another thing now. What's it? The Mormon churches, yeah, or the Mormon church voices support for same-sex marriage laws. So the Mormons now are on the same vibe as you know what I mean, certain sects of Christianity, yeah, to marry man and man and woman and woman.
And it was the Mormons think that the black people are black is a curse. So they're already like on that vibe of madness anyway.
With some mad look, they'll say it. And with some bugged out books, what they call heifer and all that, haifa, madness. So what's it? There's another growing demand for patience. Now hear this one: growing demand for patience wanting both male and female genitalia or none at all. I don't know, like this here, it must be in America, man, because you don't see it much over here. I see one the other day actually, like a man in high heels, like walking like he's a woman. You get me? But in America, it must be like the food they're eating, what they're watching, what they're pushing out on them. It's crazy.
And I heard a lot about the water. It has a female hormone in it that kind of like changes like your testosterone thing, like soya, like estrogen. But is it, I think estrogen is in the water.
Yeah, that's it.
And then and a lot of that, you try to distill your water, you try to purify it, you even burn it in the kettle, whatever. They say that you cannot take the estrogen out of the water, even if you boil it in the kettle. Yeah, a lot of men have got some feminine tendencies, not understanding where it's coming from. It's coming from your water you're drinking, man. Right?
And the food.
And the food, and in the foods as well, and in the food as well. Right? This is Romans chapter 1 and verse 24. Wherefore power also gave them to uncleanness through their lust, right? Through their lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. See that? To dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Who changed the truth of God, Yahweh, into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed, Barakatah, Yahweh, La'ai Walam Yam, forever, Amen.
Can't, man, that's it. You can't, you know what I mean? Can't get around it, man. People like, and you hear what it said? They want both of them, or they don't want none at all. So yeah, that's madness. Madness.
Start from the top.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, from the top, and it reads, this known also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
That's what I'm saying.
Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God.
What was it again?
Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such that turn away, for this is sought are they which creep into the house and led captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts.
That's it, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, lovers of them own selves, isn't it? Like covetous, you know. Man wants to be a woman, woman wants to be a man. They want to be both. It's all madness, man. Despisers of those that are good. That we're gonna stand up for it, for that. We're not gonna speak out about that on a positive one. We're gonna say, "Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the Lord." You get me? So yeah, you got to praise it. Can't. Yeah. So what's it? Yeah. So just two things on the thing. What's it? A U.S. Air Force personnel in Japan forced to take shelter following another missile launch from North Korea. So there's actually US soldiers in Japan right now. They've probably been there all along, to be honest, don't get it twisted. But you know what I mean? They're out there, man. They're out there. So things are gonna start kicking off soon, man. Still, and another one, a stray missile that killed 2 in Poland, highly likely fired by Ukraine, easing fears of World War III escalation. So yeah, this is again, it's rumors of wars, yeah, man. And this is what's gonna escalate, what's gonna happen soon. But you know, we gotta understand that that's not gonna be the kickoff of World War III with Russia and Ukraine. That's not the real reason, man. The Most High's behind it, and there's more prophecies that need to come to pass before it happens. Exactly. Do you know the Valley of Jehoshaphat? You know.
Yeah. This is Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
For Shema Mashiach Yahushua. So this is the trials and the persecution that the brother was bringing out earlier. There's more than just this now. Like we can stand out here and talk and bring it out and read the Bible, but there's gonna be days where we might not be able to do this, man. Do you know what I mean? And that's it really. Has anyone got anything else on anything?
Yeah, this stabbings and that. Yeah, no, you know how it goes, man. We normally bring out the things that are going on amongst the communities. More Jamaica just always hurting each other, hurting their wives and their children, madness, acting as the wicked, man. For among our people are found wicked men, man. So the news, we're trying to get more onto things at different events, man, that are taking place in the spiritual side, man. Big up to Brother Tazapar with his diligent research on the news. The brothers, we congregate, find out what's going on around the world every time. Brother Yeradan, man, talking about brilliant movements. He's been labouring on the streets, talking about wicked pastors, talking about the damn allegories in Galatians and that, not understanding a word being said. You know what I mean? Come up with the same thing. So that's why, and I said already, bro. I had a deja vu, man, this morning. You good, brother? You see anything? You know about these things? You heard about the Kanye West thing? Yeah, where you from? Angola? Yeah. So you heard about the Kanye West thing? No. Alright, so are you a Bantu of Angola? Yeah, Bantu. Look, so you see here, look. The Angola was brought over into the west coast, from the west coast of Africa to the West Indies, man. To the Brazils, man. To Americas. Alright, so if you're a Bantu, brother, you're most likely from the tribes of Israel, Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, them tribes. You get it? So we're the Israelites, king. We're Israelites. We're not Angola. That's not our name. Our name in the Bible is called Israel. You get it? The East Africans, they're not our people. The West Africans are more Bantu ones. The Akans, they are the Hebrews. Understand? And Africa is a so-called white man. He's called Leo Scipio Africanus. He killed Hannibal of Carthage. Hannibal what? Carthage, right?
Yeah, Carthage. Yeah.
Hannibal of Carthage. He conquered Hannibal in the Punic Wars, and he changed that name from being Cush to be called, or Ham, the land of Ham, to be called the land of Africa. You're not African, brother. You're an Israelite, and our people need to wake up and hear these things. Understand? All right. And you see that chewing gum? Inside that chewing gum, there's a lot of things that are in there that's not good for you, brother. All right. Not just that it's made out of pork. It's got things in there that messes up your gene. All right, your gene, and it messes up your whole genome. All right, and it puts. Remember the chewing gum thing with the Skittles? That thing that was up on the things. All these things that it's called MSG. All right, and that's got another testosterone thing in it that messes up your testosterone. MSG is the same thing as the estrogen sort of thing. Anything with white in it, it's not good, because nothing is made white. Rice is not made white. Bread is not made white. It's got wheat. When you look at Weetabix, alright, it's got what? Brown on the box. Everything is made brown. That anything made white is bleach. It's been bleached. You're just chewing bleach. Understand? Don't eat that stuff. Chewing gums, it's got whale skin. Is it whale skin to make it rubbery that you can chew it? And so you don't eat it. Why? Because it will take long to digest. That stuff shouldn't be even in your mouth. Understand? But yeah, King, you're an Israelite, bro. Alright, fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, alright, bro?
God.
Give him a flyer, King. Alright, let's bring it out, let's close out. Yeah, bro, we got a thing. We're gonna give you a flyer, yeah? Alright? They're axing our channels for hate speech and stuff, but we got channels here, yeah? And this is our prime channel here. Alright, the one at the bottom. Alright? But they all work. But right now we happen to upload on another channel. Alright? Alright. What one are we gonna use? Just the normal one, the top one. We're gonna use the top one for now, and then we're gonna go and upload on this one again at the bottom, right? So more recent stuff is on the that one there, but you can find our more older stuff on the top one. Alright, bro? Love, brother. Love. Shalom. Shalom means peace.
Thank you.
The Most High's name is Yahweh. Yahweh is the Most High's name. He's this guy. He is not Jesus. That's not and his name is Yahweh Shai. Alright? That's not his real name, Jesus. It's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Hey, bro. Love. Alright? No smoking, no drinking. Put that away, man. Love your wife. Look after your children, bro. Teach them that they're Israelites as well. Alright, bro? We need to do this and get the children, the next generation. Alright, bro? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans, Colombians, Brazilians, they are brothers as well. There are people. They get the same Columbus, man. The same slave ships. Alright, bro? Persecution and curses, man. We're the same people, bro. Love, brother. Love. Shalom. Shalom. Come, Yeshua.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 67. No, 66. What will ye do, or how would ye hide your sins before power and his angels? Behold, power himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall power lead you forth, and deliver you from all trouble.
Right? Repent, man. That's in a nutshell saying repent. The kingdom is at hand.
This is the book of Psalms 132 verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will he sit upon thy throne. If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore.
And that's why we told the brother, make sure you teach these children, man. Make sure when you go home, look after your wife and teach your children the same thing, that they are the biblical Israelites, man. Bring it up.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Shall beg for it.
Shall take the kingdom.
We're going to plead for it.
Shall take the kingdom.
We're going to ask for it.
Shall take the kingdom.
And the way the Yahweh is going to plead is by burning all flesh, man.
And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Alright? Yeah, man. The Most High is going to make the so-called blacks, Native Americans, right, the Negroes, and the Seminole Indians have this world forever and ever. And it's not going to be that, oh, we're going to be asked hand in hand with the wicked. The so-called blacks are going to run things, and you know there's always one person amongst us that's a coon that don't want that to happen. That they want to be in slavery all their life. Alright, but they're going to be eradicated with the wicked, man. Alright, them Captain Saber coons, them Captain Saber heathens that came up earlier on today, they're going to be judged, they're going to be tried. They're going to be thrusted through. Thus saith the Lord.
This is Revelation 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is risen.
Babylon is fallen.
Babylon's going to be okay.
Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is done. This place, England, alright, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Europe, America, alright, everywhere, man. It's done. Alright, it's finished.
Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And on that, we're going to honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Bahar, Kakadash, Kwam Yeshua, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Alright.